So my fucking tripod broke, so it should be interesting on how we fucking film this today. So we're gonna be doing a lot of ghetto rigging and to see what we can do. Well, as you guys know, today is our pull day, back in my day, so it should be fun. All right, guys, so we're gonna start off with some bent over rows, barbell bent over rows, and we're gonna superset it with some pull downs for our lats. I'm gonna do 4 sets each. Just only back exercise I'm gonna do today. And then I'm gonna finish up with some biceps. So let's get a quick workout. Nothing makes you feel quite like a beast more than bent over rows. Maybe, bench press. But bent over rows just makes me feel like a fucking man. I don't know why. Bending over, you know what I'm saying? Rowing that shit, especially because they got 325 on here. And we're taking our time, really getting that great stretch. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Something about bent over row just makes me feel fucking strong as shit. Most people, ego lift on that lift. So unless you can control it on the way down, guys, stop fucking ego lifting. You can lift heavy, but make sure you're controlling the weight. And in doing this fucking superset, man, was fucking frying my fucking lats off, man. I'm not gonna lie with you. As you guys can see, same mechanics going up slow, getting that great stretch. And here we go with our second set of our bent over rows. And as you guys know, we are doing a drop set. So weight is getting lighter as we go. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel pretty fucking good, man. I feel pretty damn good. Some days I just don't feel like I'm like gonna have a good workout. And then once I get into it, once I get the blood pumping, once I get the adrenaline, going through my veins, the motherfucking pre in my system, and it starts, you know what I'm saying, get me amped up, and the caffeine is doing what it's supposed to do, and the beta alanine is doing what it's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Then 15 minutes in, I'm like, let's get it. Let's get rock and rolling. And that's how I feel today. And man, my fucking lats are fucking fried. And as you guys can see, my hamstrings are large, my quads are large, my ass is large. That's a little sus, but it is what it is. I'm just a large, short guy, so, you know what I'm saying? People try to comment and be like, you got small legs and da-da-da, this and that. I'm like, fella, you are looking at the wrong angle. Nothing on me is small. The biggest thing is definitely, I keep it PG, my forehead. Nah, I'm just playing, but let's get back to the workout. Third set, and same mechanics. Rowing, going down slow. I can go down a little bit slower if I really wanted to, but all in all, form is pretty damn good. And when you're doing your rowing, you can go, to your navel, your belly button, or you can go to your chest. It really doesn't matter. It's really up to you on what variation of a bent over row you want to do. And then once one gets kind of tiring and stale, switch it. So you start off with your navel. After a couple weeks, go to your chest. Like, it really doesn't matter. If you're getting tired of both of those, go do some dumbbells, go do some Smith, do something else that that it's the same exercise, but switching it up a little bit. You do little small switches like that, your body doesn't know the difference really. I don't want to say it doesn't know the difference, but it sees it as the difference, and it's such a small difference. It sees it as a new exercise, so you kind of get new gains, more gains for basically doing exactly the same exercise. So when you're doing progressive overloading or you change your program up, just switching little smaller things like that will give you that much gains. Like if I was to switch this, I'll just use an easy bar or lat pull down bar, and then I'll be able to do more weight. But since it's a small change, it is new gain. All right, guys, we're gonna hit some preacher curls and then call it a day. Do some fucking cardio. So we're gonna just keep it short and sweet, man. This shit just fucking pissed me off. I need to get a new fucking editing app. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this fucking shit, but like, the app that I'm using constantly deletes my fucking audio. So either I need to get a new app, or actually I did just order some new mics that's gonna come in. So I'm gonna actually start filming myself in a gym with some fresh raw footage of just me talking in a gym. So that should be fun. Should be kind of cool to have. So you guys kind of get that raw emotion of me lifting and hearing me grunt and shit like that. But yeah, I already fucking videotaped this part and I'm fucking annoyed. But as you guys can see, we're going down slow, getting that great eccentric portion of the lift. Amazing stretch of our biceps. Vascularity looks fucking great in our biceps. And yeah, like I tell you guys all the time, as you see my big ass forehead, I tell you guys all the time, all you need is about 3 to 5 sets of biceps. You don't need nothing more, nothing less than that. You only need one great exercise for your biceps. That pick one that gives you a great stretch, or pick one that really pumps your biceps up and gives you a great burn, and you know what I'm saying, and gives you just a great lift. You could do two, but if you're gonna do two exercises, make sure that you like splitting up the volume equally, or at least to the point that you're not overtraining biceps. So two exercises is fine. But 1 and 2 is enough. 3 is overkill. You don't need more than fucking 2. Really, 2 can be, more, but you don't need more than 3. If you're doing 3, you're training your biceps too much. So instead of training biceps with 3 exercises, how about you work hard within those first 3 to 5 sets? I guarantee if you actually train yourself or train biceps really hard within 3 sets, you will not have to train your biceps with 3 exercises. So yeah, stop training your fucking biceps so much, and actually spend time training your fucking weaknesses in your other portions of your body. If you have weak hamstrings, train your hamstrings, train your shoulders, or train your lats. Train the weaknesses rather than trying to continuously train your biceps. But as you guys can see, we're doing some partial reps. This is how you end your fucking set should be: partials, really milking those motherfucker reps out like I'm doing.